Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 7 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to create soffit, gutter, and fascia. Again, we need to add an awning here. So we're gonna add an awning, and then we need to add those as well. But first, let's go to west elevation. We need to put this one down under grade. So we have our garage door. We need to pull this wall down, and we need to fix it by using an extrusion. Also, instead of putting an extrusion or pulling it down, we can also edit the profile of this wall. So we could edit that and then use this line and just go around this, and then let's use AL, align tool, and then trim. So let's cancel it first, and then SL, split element, and then TR. After that, click finish, and we have it fixed. I'm just gonna use AL to lower it down more. And we have this. Now it's opened, and we need to create an awning here and here as well. But first, let's go to grade, and let's add in some floors. So I'm gonna click floor, and then, but I'm gonna use a generic floor instead, and then edit this type. We're gonna duplicate this. This will be floor number 3, I believe, and then edit, and then the thickness, I'm just gonna put 200, and this will be, let's say, grass. So let's pull this down, go to materials, I would like to have this one and then let's go to grass. Put this up, apply, and then OK. So we have our grass, and let's just create a big one like this. And then right about here, we need to change this. So I have this one, SL here, and then I'm gonna trim this. Because this part is not grass, but instead concrete. and then trim this. And then we need some walkway here. Which this is good enough. We can pull this one a bit inside. Click finish. And then edit this type, duplicate floor number 4 and concrete. So let's use this one first so that we could change it once we send it to Twinmotion. For click floor again and then use this command or this picked line instead so that it's easier to just go around. And then use a line. Click finish. So at least we have this, and then I showed you that we have our basement as well. So now let's go to our second floor and click on roof. We're gonna add this type, duplicate, this will be roof number 2, edit this and change this to 100. Press OK and then OK and click on rectangle. We're gonna add this one like so. Around 800 will be good. And then escape, press escape and click this line only and uncheck this define roof slope. Once that's done, click finish and then base offset is around 900 or 1200, negative 1200. Apply and then let's look at it at 3D. So then base offset negative, we just want it to be a bit lower. We can even do that more. I think let's check 1500. Okay, that will be good. And then here we could add in our soffits. So I'm gonna use this soffit and then same thing around 800. And then click finish. This one should be second floor and we're gonna height offset should be 1500. So it's here and then go back, roof again, drop down, we're gonna add in fascia, edit this type, duplicate. We're duplicating this because we're gonna use this default or standard fascia that Revit has, and then now click on your edge. So we're done with that. Go to architecture again, roof. Let's use the gutter, edit this type, duplicate, and then look for 150 by 150, and then OK, and then click on the edge. So look much better. We just need to add in the vertical water sprout, or it's also called downspout. So we're gonna create that later on. I'm gonna show you how. Let's create this one first. We will need to we're gonna do a different route. So click on west elevation, click on roof, and we're gonna create a roof by extrusion. Here it will ask you to pick a plane. I'm gonna pick this plane. Press OK, and then we're gonna use roof number 2 because that's thinner. And now we could create our design like that, and then we could just mirror this. And then after that, click finish, and let's look at it. So for this one, we need to change the extrusion. So we just want it to be up to that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use align AL and align this only to that. Go to west elevation. We could just use our arrow key and pull it up like that. And then before we do anything else, I'm going to add in a wall. So let's go to our ground floor. I'm going to add a wall around here. So I'm gonna use the same exterior wall. So exterior wall number 1. And then I could use this like that. And then I'm just gonna erase this one at the back. I could use align. And let's look at it. I know it's like that for now, but we're gonna pull this up, pull this down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to our west elevation. I'm gonna click on the wall and attach to top like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it more forward. And let's go back to our ground floor, and we need to move this one inside. This one we need to unjoin this. And let's just join it again. So I'm just fixing this one. The one at the side is not closing because we need to move it more inside, like that. And then let's hope that this will work. Okay. And I'm just gonna move this one at the side like that. And click this. I'm just gonna pull this up. Same. And it looks like that now. AL. So I'm just gonna align all of them together. And then now we could add soffit and then fascia and gutter. So I'm just gonna fix this one. So now I want it to be like that. And then now go to model in place under architecture. Let's create the downspout. We're gonna use generic model for this, and we're gonna use sweep. We're gonna sketch path, pick a plane. We need to use this front wall, and then we're gonna sketch it right here. First, we're gonna use align. So this is the one that connects there. And then after that, click on this radius arc. And then go back here like that. And then radius arc again. And then after that, just use align all the way down. And then radius arc. And then line again. After that, click finish. And then if this is grayed out, select profile and then click edit profile. We need to see it from 3D and then click edit profile again. After that, use rectangle, and we're just gonna add in a rectangle like this. So 80 by 20, and let's make sure this is in the middle. So let's use move command and move it on the center line or in the nodes. So click finish, and then before that, we could add in the material. So let's add in something. Let's add an aluminum. Let's add this aluminum down here. Or different aluminum. This one. And then before we click the last finish, we could also go to our south elevation and move it a little bit on the side. Like that. Click finish, and then we could see it. It's right here on the side. So it looks realistic now that we have this one added. We're gonna add one here as well on this side. This is for this. And we're not gonna add in a gutter here, but if we have time, we're gonna add a soffit. So next thing that we're gonna do is, we haven't added room names. So to do that, let's start doing that to our ground floor. And go to architecture and click on room. So garage, living room, living area, dining area. And here we need to separate them. So room separator, we could just do it like that here, and then up to here, and then up to here for the kitchen. And then let's just keep on adding room tags. And then kitchen here. This is family room. Family area. Kitchen. Dining area. Garage. Living area. We could add in a room separator for this so that we could tag the stairs, but we don't have to. It's too much information. We could add in this one. So this will be our powder room. So and then let's go and, you know what, let's just add this one so that at least we're organized and we tag everything. So I'm just using a room separator so that we could add in a room tag for the stairs. So we tag everything. Let's go to basement. And we could remove this one and add this one. And let's add an excavated here. Add a room separator again for the stairs. We forgot to put a door here. This will be cold room. Utility. Unfinished basement. Washer and dryer. And then let's not forget the stairs. And this powder room. Let's put B and stairs. Basement. And then let's go to second floor and tag this rooms. Okay, so we could add in a room separator right here so that we could tag this one as a walk-in closet. WIC master's bedroom. Bedroom number 1. Washroom. And suite. And then let's just tag this as stairs and corridor. Okay. So I want to finish this, so let's go to west elevation, and I just want to mirror this, so I'm gonna select, and then I'm gonna use mirror draw axis, and this will be the middle of this, and as you can see we were able to create this. Let's go to 3D, and on the other side we just need to move it a little bit on this front, so we could do that. And also I'm just gonna extend this a little bit, so you can extend this right here because we're gonna add in another downspout here as well. So let's go to east elevation or north elevation, and we'll be able to see this one and move it on the other side using, so we need to edit this type, and then we just need to, we can move it afterwards. I'm just gonna move it on this side, and we could connect them like that, and then click finish. Okay, and then we're like seeing this, and looks better. We could add in another floor here just for the road, and then so we could go to grade and then add that one. So go to architecture, floor, edit this type, duplicate, floor number 5, edit, and change this to concrete. You can make this bigger so that you can see everything. And I'm just gonna pull up a random concrete, and then let's just add it like that. And then click finish. So we have it like that. We have the basement. We also need to create the deck. So we need to go to our ground floor and add in another floor. So we're gonna use a floor, edit this type, duplicate, and then change this to any wood, and we're gonna change that wood. So let's get this one. And let's just use this. We have to create the deck. So I'm gonna extend it like that. So around 1800 will be good. And then click finish, don't attach, and let's look at it at 3D. We're gonna edit the thickness. So actually we just need to edit this type, edit again, and the thickness should be around 50. Let's look at it. Okay, 50 will be good. And what we could do to show that this is plank of wood is to edit this type. So we could do this. I just double click or edit boundary, and we could just keep on adding the same plank. We could also do an alternative model in place, but let us do this one instead for now. And what I'm gonna do is let's add in a railing. So we're just gonna add a railing on this side. So let's add like that. Okay, click finish, and then edit this type, duplicate, wood, plank, and then the railing structure, we will delete this. Delete, 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 delete. Let's look at it. And delete the other one again. So let's delete this. And then we're gonna edit this type. So click on the railing, edit, and edit this type. So the baluster, instead of round, we're gonna put it at 25 square. So change it to all of them. Apply and then OK. And then we could increase the sizing. So let's edit this again. We're gonna edit the top rail, and then instead of circular, let's do rectangle. Don't worry about the error. Click apply and the changes was done. Edit type again, and then placement. I want the distance to the previous is around 100 only. Let's look at it if the design is good, which is good. So I like the look. Let's edit this again, and let's see if we can increase the thickness. And before that, let's go to ground floor again, and let's move the path to inside. Like that. Click finish, and then let's do it another one. So railing, let's change this to wood plank, and then let's put it like that, and of course move it from the inside. Let's look at it. So it looks good, and then let's create the stairs. So we will need the stairs. Let's change this to this, and let's edit or duplicate this. So for wood, let's create this first before editing anything. So ground floor to grade. Our base level is grade up to ground floor. Apply, and let's create this first. Click finish, and I believe this is other way around. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna click on it and click this arrow, and it will fix it like that. And in order for us to change this, edit this type, we will need to remove these stringers. None, none. Apply, And then let's remove, so we need to remove the riser. So you need to go here, click that, and then uncheck this. And we could add in the middle. So click on that again, edit type, middle support. So just check that and then click apply and then apply. And then we just need to add in the support. So with that, we could add in a column. So go to ground floor and insert, load family, column, and go for a round or even rectangular. Open, and then go to structure, click on column, so once you load it, you need to go to columns architecture. So let's add in the wood timber first. So it's just, so go to insert. I basically loaded the round and the wood timber. And then you need to go to architecture, click on the arrow down, and then column architecture, and then just choose out of this. So we have our round column. So we need to add in the timber first. So that's for the support. I'm gonna add it like that here. Also on this corner and here, just to show the support. And we could use align. So we have the align there, and let's align all of this. And then let's look at it at 3D, and all of them, we just need to select all of them. And the base should be grade up to ground floor. And then we just need to offset the top, so around -100. Okay. Or select them all together again. Maybe 50 is enough. -50. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in, I'm gonna base offset this to maybe around, so that we could show the concrete support as well. It will look nicer and it will look realistic. So I'm gonna offset this probably negative or 20. Okay, so just put 20, and then now we could add in another column. So this column would be, so let's look at it at ground floor, and then underlay it. So underlay grade, and then column again, and then drop down, and then column architecture. Now let's add in the round. So this one's too big. So the 305 will be good. And let's add it in the middle, like that. So the footing for this one. Once we add it, we need to select all of them all together again. So let's select this, and then what you need to do is we need from basement up to grade. So now it's showing a little, and we need to select top should be 20. Let's make it 30 so that it overlaps a little. And the base offset, we could just minus 2000. Or 1000. And I just forgot one here, so maybe we could just copy. I'm just gonna copy this. So CO, and then align it. And there you go. We have our support. And what we could do is we could select one, select visible in the view, and we could pull it up more so that we could see the concrete more. So base offset, let's do 50. 80. Sorry, the base should be okay. And then select this one, right click, select all instant, visible in the view, and the top should be 80. And let's go 90 for this, so that it overlaps. So it looks good. And also, I'm just gonna edit this. Just gonna add carriage open on the left and right. So at least we have this one. It looks realistic. So we have our deck. We just need to edit the floor. So let me do that. And let's go to here, and so I'm gonna edit this, gonna edit it like this. I'm gonna delete this, the one at the top, and I'm gonna copy this multiple, and let's set a width and then keep on multiplying that. So I'm gonna copy this, so I'm gonna copy this part, but I'm gonna copy it to this point. Okay, and what I'm gonna do here is we could delete this part, and I'm gonna mirror that instead and type in SL. Let's put it like that and then trim. And then we could just copy it and mirror. And let's look at, we need to see where the midline is, and there we go. We have that, and we just need to create the one for the midpoint. So something like this. So around 50 only. And then here we just need to copy. Multiple is checked, and then we're just gonna copy it from here. And click finish, don't attach. And let's look at it. And we could make it better. I'll do that on offline, so I just want to see the blank, and then basically it looks like this for our deck. Maybe I could add one more here. So the deck looks nice. I like the way that we did it. And maybe in the next video we're gonna add in some built-in fence, and I'll make sure that that one is downloadable for everyone. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.